everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name's Sevilla. I love, and here we are getting back to living and loving life again after major life-altering loss, such as being widowed. A lot of people are out trying to date again, and I want to talk to you about a really important topic, and I want you to hear me out before you tune me out, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Um, the evidence that people are being scammed online is huge. Okay, wait. Don't go anywhere yet. I know that you are too smart, too intelligent, and too educated on the internet to ever have something like that happen to you, right? Well, let me tell you a story. I have at least two friends that are educated, intelligent, psychologically and emotionally intelligent and educated, that have fallen for romance scams. And so what I want you to hear is that they are really sophisticated. And if you're online, there's going to be obvious ones that you're like, Psh, yeah, right. Like I'd ever fall for that, please. But let me tell you, give you a scenario. You meet somebody online, you have a video chat with them, you can see that they're a real person. They are seeming just really fantastic. They are checking all the boxes that you're looking for in a person. Wow, could you be so lucky? I mean, my goodness, you've been through hell in losing your spouse and all the things that you had to go through before they died, or if they died suddenly, and all the time that you've suffered, all the loss that you've been through. You deserve to have something this good come into your life. Could it be really that easy? No, not necessarily. Now, sometimes we do get lucky, and this is not here to poo-poo on anybody's parade, but there are pariahs out there. There are sharks. There are evil people that are super sophisticated, and we call it a long con. Okay, Longcon, the long con, meaning that they get into your life. They start to gain your trust. They don't just come right out and start asking you for money off the bat. No, because those ones, you're too smart for those. You're going to be like, no, right? Really? Seriously? But the ones that get into your heart, you've been talking to them, you've seen them on a video chat, at least you think you have. You hear their story, and my goodness, they are beautiful. Holy crap, they're beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're successful and handsome. Wow, could this really be happening to me? So I want you to hear what the warning signs are before you get caught into this loop, because what happens is the people get sucked in emotionally. They're super smart in doing this, and they are psychologically skilled at getting into your head and your heart, because who wouldn't help their friend? Who wouldn't help somebody that they love and care for? Now, we like to think this would not happen to us, but I know for a fact this happens to very smart, intelligent people. And as a matter of fact, I almost got scammed by not a romance scam, but I had a text message on my phone, and it said, I was working at this particular place. It says, hey, this is Nancy. That was the name of my director. And she said, I'd like you to pick up some cards for me before you come into work today. Can you do that? And I said, well, yeah, sure. Of course I can do that. What is it you want me to get? And I said, well, I want you to pick up this iTunes card and something else, because I'm getting them as gifts for one of the employees. And I thought, okay, yeah, sure, I can do that. But then I'm like, wait a minute, that's weird. Nancy wouldn't talk to me about doing that. And as the professional that I was in the organization, if she was going to ask someone, it would have been an admin assistant or her secretary or somebody, not me. So I started to get suspicious, and I said, Nancy, what did I wear to work yesterday? And they went, oh, that's funny. You're so funny. Anyway, because Nancy and I had been talking about our shirts because they were similar. So I finally caught on that this was a scam, and then I didn't. But I was all the way in the parking lot going into this building. So what I want to say is this is we trust people that we know. And if somebody comes off as if they're somebody we know, it's easy to somehow stumble into that. But once we get to know them, their psychological skill is they find your profile, they'll search you up online, they find the things that you're interested in. What do you love? What does your dating profile say that you're looking for? Because they're going to show up as every single one of those things plus 10. And they're going to be romantic. They're going to woo you. They may possibly send you a gift. They might send you flowers in the mail. They may show you the most beautiful photos of whatever dream girl or dream guy you might be thinking of. But here's what you need to look out for, because the online scams have gone up exponentially definitely since the pandemic started. But there was like $75 million of romance scams. That's just reported. These aren't the ones that people are not reporting because they're too embarrassed to report them. 75 million reported in 2016, and in 2020 it was 304 million. Now this is in the United States. Okay, take all the ones that nobody's reporting, let's double that number. Okay. So it's horrible. It's horrible. So this is what you want to look out for. This is when a criminal is taking on a fake identity, and they're gaining your affection. They're gaining your trust. This is what's so evil about it. And then the scammer is using this illusion of the romantic or close relationship to manipulate or steal from you. Now, this is information from the FBI site, and I'm going to be sharing with you from that. So that was a quote from them. The scammer's intention is to establish that trust with you. So they're not going to come right out and ask you for money right away. They're going to become your friend. They're going to become your online confidant. You're going to share religion together. You may pray together. You may talk about your favorite baseball team together. This person is going to be into motorcycles. If you're into motorcycles, they're going to have all of these things in common with you, and you're going to be soaring with love. They often will tell you about their work. Now, if you're a man and you're looking at a woman, she's always going to say that she is self-sufficient, that she doesn't need money. She's going to come off as if she's a businesswoman of some kind, and she's so to disarm you that she might need money, she's going to let you know that she's a professional. Now, the scam artists may also tell you that they're in the construction business. They may be in the textiles industry. Whatever it is usually their business has engaged them outside of the United States. But often they will tell you that they're born in the United States or they're an American citizen, but they happen to be overseas right now. So this person is always going to be a really long way away from you. They may say that they're in another state or another city close by, but they're going to sound so fantastic that you're not going to be able to help but pursue them. Okay, but what's going to come up eventually is that they'll have some kind of medical emergency, either for themselves or for a family member. They may have a business endeavor that they just need some money for, and they're going to get it right back to you. They may even look like they've given you money in order to launder that money, which is really in criminal activity. This, I know you think this couldn't happen to you, but it could. It could happen now. So you just have to be super educated. And if you don't know these things, this is where it could slip by, because once you become attached to somebody, you will start to make excuses for them. And it's like, well, this is that and this is that, because they're so awesome. You want to believe that it's true. Now, if someone that you're doing this with, they will always break any date that you might have to meet them. Okay. So you're like, hey, let's meet in this one place. We'll get together. Or maybe they're coming from overseas. Something always comes up. Well, something happened last minute and I had to take off, or my phone's not working. Okay. And I'm going to give you some more information. You want to be careful what you post about yourself and make public online, because this is what the details that they're using to get into your heart and mind and make themselves seem perfect for you. The person's photo or profile that they're using, you want to search those images that they're using to see if they've been used someplace before, the name, the details, because a lot of times you'll come up and see them elsewhere. You want to go slowly and ask a lot of questions. And now beware if they seem too perfect. Okay. Because I just have to say, I've been contacted by easy scams, really handsome men. They're CEOs of companies, they're firemen, they're soldiers, they're, some ideal of a man, and they're always handsome, they're always successful, and they're always looking for me. And let me tell you, those guys are not looking for me. No, I'm not trying to cut myself short, but what I want to say is those guys don't have to go very far to find a date, okay? And that fantastic, beautiful woman doesn't have to go very far to find a date. Now, they're going to tell you that they're looking for someone exactly like you. They want a mature woman. They want a mature man. They want exactly what you have to offer because they're sick of everybody else always bringing them down. And now you have what they want. Beware if they tend to isolate you from friends or family. Like if they say, don't tell people about me. Let's keep this to be our little secret. I'm shy. I'm maybe just coming out of a relationship. I'm trying to keep things private. Can you please respect that? They share inappropriate photos with you. They may ask for financial information that could be used to extort you. Okay. So remember to watch out for that meeting in person part and their excuses that they're going to make of why they can't. And for those medical emergencies, I think, okay, now what if you've video chatted with this person and they're real, for goodness sake, aren't they? Well, let me share this information with you. Fake video chats, and I'm going to post the links for these references that I've been using in this video below. So a fake video chat and how to tell if it's real or not, because they do it. So this says that scammers can use many third-party platforms, such as a platform called ManyCam and OBS. Now, what they do is that they download software and they add the video of the person that they're pretending to be in the program. And then they choose how they want the video to be viewed when doing the video chat. And finally, they turn on the option to voice over in the video. And so they can trick their victims into thinking that they're that person. So you see this picture of this fantastic guy or this gorgeous woman, and now you think you're talking to them. Now, at this site, socialcatfish.com, they also go on to say how to give you, so you know how to tell if the video is fake. Now, you want to look for the quality of the video. Is it good or bad? If the video is blurry, cloudy, staticky, if it doesn't have good definition, then that's when you want to question the authenticity of the person that you're talking to, because they are more than likely a scammer. Does the video size look off to you? So a lot of times scammers are going to stretch, they'll stretch out or shrink the video to fit the size of what the video chat is supposed to be. So if that looks kind of weird, pay attention to that as well. So it might look that the person's face is a little bit wider, a little bit longer than usual. Any kind of weird things around their face or surroundings could be a sign that something's wrong. They also say, do you notice that the video is looping or cutting out suddenly? That could also be a sign that this is a scammer playing a pre-recorded video over and over again. Is this person showing their face in the video? So if their phone is staring at the ceiling the whole time and you're talking to them, or the screen is black, that could be a sign that they're hiding their true identity. What else? Okay. Do their lips and their facial expressions match what they're saying? So socialcatfish.com also says if the person's lips are moving, but the words being said don't quite match the video, maybe like those old like Bruce Lee movies when they were talking and is a little bit off, this could mean that you're in a fake video call. And it could also pay attention to their facial expression. So if you say something funny and they make a weird expression that doesn't match what you've just said, pay attention to that. So it's like if their expression they have doesn't match the feeling of the conversations. Now, here's a trick that you can use. Ask the person to hold up fingers. Say, could you hold up fingers, like hold up 3 fingers? And if they can't do it, or they give you an excuse, oh, my hands are broken, I'm holding my phone, any kind of ridiculous excuse as to why they can't hold up fingers unless they literally have no hands, then you could ask them to hold something else up. Could you go get a can of vegetable soup and show me that? So give them a test online, and don't be afraid to do that. You're not being rude. You are protecting yourself. Okay, so that is really important. So there's more. Hang on. Other things that you can tell, because like I said, these are sophisticated people. The video quality that you can use to identify if this is real. Is it real? Your video quality is probably going to be pretty good. Okay, so is the face and the surroundings of them, if they're high quality, it's going to be a good sign that you're talking to a real person. The video is not looking stretched out. The video feed is not continuous. It doesn't loop. They aren't afraid to show you their face. Okay, nobody's that shy. Okay, it's not like you're asking for, you know, something inappropriate. Um, you're just asking to see their face, and you should be able to do that. They interact with you on the video, and their lips and facial expressions are matching what they're saying, and they're more than willing to hold up as many fingers as you want to see. Okay, so if you say hold up fingers and you see the middle finger, be careful because they might be grouchy. So I'm going to post these things below, but just please, 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 please protect yourselves. The median age for people getting scammed is 40 to 79. And you if you educate yourself, you'll be more likely to catch these things early on. It can happen to anybody. And I'm also going to link here in the video some testimonial of people that have been taken for an incredible amount of money, their whole life savings. And this is what love does to you. When you're in love, you want to do anything you can for that person. And they will get into your heart and into your mind and possibly even brainwash you. I know people that are years into these scams and are still sending money, still emotionally engaged with a fraud. Don't be that person. Get on. Now, what I want to say, get on groups of people that have common interests. Don't just use the dating sites. Get on Facebook or other, TikTok, I don't know what, but get in different places where there's souls that have similar things in common with you. And, if you are a widow or a widower, I invite you to join my private Facebook group. There's lots of people in there chit-chatting and talking about different things. Meet people organically, and I'll have the link for that below this video as well if you want to join that private group. You do have to be a widow to join, or, having lost your life mate in some way. You don't have to be married. But I will vet you because I'm keeping out anybody that may be a predator. No predators allowed. So I want to thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging on till the end. And just to be able to allow yourself the freedom to love again if you want to do that. Just be careful, protect yourselves, and subscribe.